Welcome to what will be the last part in this Epirus campaign for Et Impera 1.2.8, because we've only really got one more task left, which is to come over here and take this settlement, which should be a relatively easy thing to do. But of course winter is coming, plus we've got these guys that have shown up, which is going to be a bit of a problem. So what I'm going to do is we're going to try and scare them off a little bit. Actually, fine. No, if we bring this guy this way and put him right on the edge here. And what I would like to do is push this navy down this way so that he's in a more vulnerable area. And then we'll come out here. This navy out this way. And then he's going to go that way, and I can't see where he's gone. Yeah, he's gone right down over here, which means he can't get to them, but he can just bring these two navies together like that. And I seriously doubt he can attack, and if he does, he'll probably get killed anyway. Now, we're one turn away from winter. So what I want to do is just kind of bring you out, just outside the settlement here, and he can stay there. And bring this army down to here. I mean, the public order is pretty good. So I'm just going to leave him here while this is building up. What we got here, we got local tanners, leather 150, 1250 for 6 public order. Wow, well, we're certainly going to go for the local tanner, and we're going to need food here as well. Oh, this guy needs to, we need to deal with this trash. Just going to come over here, and yeah, we got both of them. Haha. Just gonna go for protective stance, and we'll just pull them off. Bye bye.
Make haste, men. Commander.
Bring you back to here.
At once.
You can heal up.
Your next command.
Now, I think these are the 2 artillery armies. You actually need a recruit. You don't have. We actually need somebody for the front line, don't we? So I think we can bring these guys in. They're still pretty strong in defense, which is the role that they need to fulfill. Truthfully, these frontline pike units, you can see they've got a melee attack, but to be honest, these should always be used as the anvil when you're fighting field battles, and in siege battles, they're really the second line troops. They're the troops that you bring in to fortify potential rear attack areas once your melee troop have hacked through the front line. And of course, these are fantastic in defending settlements, even if you've got the weak garrison units like, what's it here, the Greek militia. Even Greek militia, when they're defending a settlement and they're protected on each side by walls, they can stand a very long time, even against elite troops. So we got that there, and we've got some research to do. Let me see. We got to go this way. So we're just going to keep adding to our ability to defend. I mean, our armies are going to become almost invincible. Construction reports. We've got Pallas in here. What's the public order is good here. My 6 food, that's 6 food, that's 7 food. I think at the moment I'll be just quite happy to leave that the way it is. Now, before we finish the end turn, I just want to come down and show you what's going on down here. This has been quite a fascinating battle, really. Let me just kind of spin the orientation around a bit. I am absolutely amazed that considering all the enemies Egypt has had and the number of times Alexander has actually been put under siege, although I don't think they're going to survive that well this time, that Egypt has still managed to survive. You can see Egypt has now lost Jerusalem to these guys. I can't remember what they are now. They're actually one of the factions that's been created. And these have been some of the most aggressive. This is Tyros. Okay, so they're just called Tyros. I think probably the situation is that in the various fighting round here, that so many of these new factions have been created, the game's probably running out of original names. To admit, I'm really amazed how powerful the Seleucids have remained, because normally they're one of the first empires to get destroyed. And just to show you on the map here, you can see how powerful they've got. They've expanded down here, and they're kind of doing really, really well, actually. And it's quite a fascinating setup. I mean, Carthage has survived in the corner here. And again, these guys have been quite impressive as well, seeing that they're actually a client of Carthage. But I think the Sukhalids are in a class of their own. I mean, Armenia up here has done very well and it's kind of squeezing in on the Bosphorian Kingdom here. So I'm actually finding the results in the end of this campaign quite interesting, actually. And if there wasn't a 1.2 update with the Greek changes to the Greek colonies, I would like to carry on and go ahead with that. And it'd be very tempted to come east and actually fight the Seleucids. I don't think that's going to work with respect to the fact that the 1.28 update is actually out. I don't think there's anything else we can do. I'll just go for an intern. Oh no, we got some unassigned skills. We got this navy here. I think we're give these guys a little bit of a boost in this area and giving some public order as well. Got a hero here. I would certainly like campaign movement range. It's one of my favorites. We'll give him wealth to commerce of provinces. And this army got itself a promotion as well because he put down those rebels. And of course we're certainly going to go with improved missile range. And I think this will probably be the army that will make the primary attack. So I think we'll just go there. Yeah, we got these Eros spears. We got a front line. We got these here. We got these. Actually, got a kind of confusing front line here. What I wouldn't mind doing is actually, I think I will do it. Merge you up. I'm going to get rid of you. I wanted to try out a troop that I don't normally use very often. Bulgarian Peltas. We got any better Peltas? Spearman. Oh, okay, we got a Peltas here. 23. Now, I have to admit, I have a certain prejudice against Peltas unless I'm actually playing Rome. And what I want to do is just bring these in to see if they're actually any effective. So we can just go for an intern. Right, we've lost a trade agreement with the Elvacons. I've got absolutely no idea who they were. Missing supplies, sun comes of age. I'd guess that they've been wiped out. Yeah, wherever they were. It looks very much like the Carthage is taking over in Iberia. Carthage has now got here. And it's actually... Oh, the guys are pushing out here. Is Carthage at war with these guys? And they seem to be allies. Let's just see what's going on here politically. They're actually a client state of Carthage. Interesting. So we're now in winter. And what I'd like to do is kind of wedge them you there.
Your next command
And what I'd like to do is possibly catch these guys
and honor.
from this direction. And they've run away again.
Put your backs into it, you men.
How far have they run away now? They've run all the way over to there. But we might be able to still be able to catch them. Yes. We're going to have to kind of come all the way to here. I just love chasing enemy navies. We're just going to come back into here. And we're not going to fight them, we'll just get rid of them. The only real problem we're going to have here is replacing the units, because I don't think we've actually got full navy in this. Well, this army took a lot of damage. Right, we've got rid of these guys. Actually, they were healed up quite well, and we could get in here, but these are only 60s. These are 120s, so these need to heal up on their own accord. You're an infantry army. You can come down to here. Well, I'm gonna move you this way. We'll just kind of start moving them in. You can wait here for the moment. We've got a library. Take that up as well. Rete. That's not bad for a little bit of squalor. Now, yeah, I think we'll take that up as well. And let me just see what's going on up here. Well, we can I certainly want a Temple of Zeus here. Go for health, and we'll go for sanitation here, and we'll go for some food. And let's just see what we got here. And we'll just get that route as well there. Anything else we've got construction wise? I think we covered most of that. Most of it's happening up in this area. Camelodon, Epictorum, Pulpadeva. So we've got that there. And down here, I think Egypt is now in serious trouble because they've lost. Oh, who the heck are these? These are Ptolemaic usurpers. The AI really likes to create factions. Look at that. Look at all those agents there. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 agents in a row. Wow. Egypt is still technically there, but I think now they've lost the primary capital here. I think they're now in quite serious trouble. I don't think they've got anything else down here, although we can't see it. They might. I think there's a little bit of a fringe. Oh no, we got Ptolemaic Theron. Who are you? We probably haven't met them. It looks like there's even more Ptolemaic rebels down here as well. Wow. I don't think. Let's just have a quick look at the what we call it, the politics. Politics is absolutely rock solid now. After that weak period we had. Look at the public order. I think all the public order is on the up now, even in Corsica and Sardinia. It's now getting quite strong here. I mean, I'm not going to antagonize it by doing that. Tanya's on the way up. Everything else is pretty, yeah. So we've only got 2 provinces now that have got a bit in the way of problems. So we must just punch an intern. Some unassigned skills. Yeah. Sort of Franta. Who are you? Probably do with something that might actually give us a little bit more public order in this area. So maybe we come this way. Oops. And we're keeping that. That will improve, should hopefully improve the public order in this area. How good's the garrison here? Yeah, I mean the garrison is filling in quite nicely here. So we're just going to go for an end turn. Yeah, research complete physical conditioning. Got some desertion, probably due to winter. We've got family annuals. Bedchambers of family members caught fire or slept. Influence -6, -10 gravitas. The Burai have declared war on Pontus. So they're certain to be determined here. We've got a water tank that's been built over here, which we can take up. And what we're going to do now is wage war on all these guys. Say we're going to have to go another turn then.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, looks like we might have a bad effect here. We're going to have to come into there, so we're going to have to go another turn to get to them.
Yes.
You're the stronger of the two armies.
Your orders.
My instinct is to send this army, navy, up to here, because I think it will heal up and it can have the protection of the garrison at Camelodon. You go to Iska just to discourage anybody coming into here.
Making for port.
Although, to be honest, I think Iska's garrison is probably pretty strong now as well. So, yeah, I mean, Iska's got a full garrison here now. Just going to march through there.
At your command. At your command.
This is 27. This is positive, so we'll just put him in the classic defensive position. He can defend both settlements. We got that there. You're okay. You're good. More research to do. Not that we need it. Just push through there. This will give us +5 movement range for all armies and fleets, but I doubt very much that we're going to get there. On the Concertion, it says faction encounter. Ptolemaic usurpers. Not really. They're unfriendly. Looks like they're actually allies with the Seleucids. Can't remember what our status with the Seleucids are. I suppose they just need a little while to warm to the effect of our empire. But other thing I'd want to look at, I noticed during the end turn. Come up here. That looks very much like settlement is amber, but we've got logs here. Well, that doesn't look like logs anymore. I just wonder whether there's been some changes that has changed this from 1.28. But so we've got the symbol on the map, but we're still showing logs here. Could kind of push up the money here. We've got the food for it. We need it, to be honest. Also, you can see we are now a fully Hellenic settlement here. Well, again, I don't think we can do very much now, so we're just going to go for an intern. Oops, got some more assignments. This is our governor here, who's making really good progress. Actually, we'll bring you. Bring you online. This is banditry, so we'll come this way. Not that we're going to get there. I'm just going to go for an intern. Okay, we've got a quest, development focus. It's going to be military because we've got no other research to do. Child has died. Instruction report. All up in the Britannia. What I'm going to do is get this agent. You can go in the water, I think.
We hunger for battle. Let
You can come in.
them devour like kennel dogs.
We fight this as a single battle or as a just annihilation. Wait for the quick save just in case. Now, of course, this time the army shouldn't leave the settlement because they've got navy. They should defend the settlement with their navy. And of course, we'll be able to use the elephants and our cavalry to great success. Fog, we certainly don't want to fight our last battle in the fog, nice and dry. Now this is a pretty common settlement with the 3 entrances. What we do is we line up our royal guard at the front and just put them, because we've got artillery, put them directly in front. Actually, let's try something a little bit different. Actually, let me just Hellenic Royal Guard there, Hellenic there. You can go. You can line up. Wait. Oh, actually, we can line them right forward. That. Actually, we'll put Tarantines and elephants over there. Have there. By splitting the cavalry, it depends on what side their navies come ashore. What we're gonna have is, oops, you guys can come there. We're gonna have a fairly open. One of you can come in the center there, and you guys can come on that side there. And then, where's my missile troops? Going to use you to work in the center there, and the other 2, I think we'll keep you just here for the moment.
Royal Thorax Swordsman. We should thank the gods, men, for the opportunity that lies before us. Glory as we go over the walls, plunder and plenty beyond, and wine and a warm woman or 2. So, are we ready?
So it looks like they might be planning on rushing us. Like their navies are coming ashore on that side.
Tarantine cavalry. General. Royal Thorax Swordsman. Your orders.
Right, we're start to close these guys up. You can come in to form that part of the wall there. Yeah, they're coming at us. So ballistas straight into the center. Pikes. You guys hold the center.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Behind there. Get ready to cavalry come that way. Right, I don't think these guys are going to land there, so right, these guys are breaking. You fire into the center there. These are light troops.
Hellenic Royal Guard. Double time.
Guys come into there.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, it'd be okay. Well, that's gonna hurt. Guys, move forward. You come into there. General out here. Go after those archers. That we got some lovely crossfire going on here. These guys are struggling. Cavalry is positioned. I've got medium melee infantry here. Cavalry, pull away. Bring these guys in closer. You guys start to advance, which means you will push through these guys. Casualties are sustained. Got here, light spear infantry. Break away. Don't want you getting involved in that. Quarantines go after those. You keep hitting these guys. Here, light spear infantry. Split that way. And General, come over here. These guys are kind of feeling the strain a little bit. You come in and you issue a war cry. And you fall onto those. Up to you. Why can't I? Oops. I didn't complete the war cry. Sorry about that.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Guys, come this way. Okay, they're collapsing on this flank. I think you guys have finished. You move away. Elephants around here. Cavalry. Nope. What you there? You guys can just stay in the defensive. Celebrate with an elephant charge. In they go. Ah. Yeah, completely trampled. The last charge of the campaign. I think we'll just let our Tarantines charge it. Wait, cut it out. Go away, a long way away. And in they go. Down they go, killing them all as they all run away. And I say, that is the last charge of the campaign. So we're just going to quit the battle, end battle. We lost 128, mainly because this army was completely superior right across the board against barbarian troops. They had the armor, the melee attack, the heavy missile troops, and the elephants. Elephants are absolutely fantastic against barbarian tribes. They really break the morale very quickly. Although if you go up against the Romans and other Hellenic factions and like that, you've got to be a bit more careful with your elephants. Never ever run elephants into a heads-on attack against any units, even barbarian units, because they will go berserk very quickly. They are very much a flanking rear attack unit. Down they go, and that is the last settlement we're going to take. Of course, from there, and that now completes this province. Just going to go there. We don't need that. Piles of food here we've got from here. So my instinct would be to build a docks here and to knock that down. Just build that up. So that battle now brings this series to an end. Now I know some of you may be a little bit disappointed that we didn't get a chance to come down and take on Carthage. It's something I would really like to have done, and of course the Seleucids are a good example of what I like to do in my campaigns. Is I like to leave some of the more powerful empires alone to give a mid to late game challenge, and it would have been absolutely brilliant to come down in here. But in the light of the 1.28 update, I really feel I need to do a Greek colony in the next series. Now I did get a comment, someone saying that I should do a Parthia series. Now, I did actually do a Parthia series about a year ago, but that was broken by an update. I can't remember which update it was. It was one of the early 1.2 updates. And what I will say is I do plan to do another Parthia campaign in the future, because I've got a whole list of the Eastern factions. Sorry, if we just go back into here again. I've got a whole list of the Eastern factions over here. Parthia, I've got Bactria, we've got the what we call them down here. I can't remember what they're called now. They're the faction that's got an Indian influence. I think it's going to be quite fascinating. So I do intend to return to the East sometime in the future. But what I really want to do in this series was go west, because this is the first. I mean, it's been several years since I've played a campaign where I've actually conquered Britannia. And of course, I still got the Swabi, the Iceni, and now the Ablani has been added to my list of factions that I want to play. Now, for anyone who's interested in what the next series will be, I'll just run through what I'm considering, because I haven't made a final decision. I've kind of disregarded Massila, although Massila is on my list of factions to do, because this series has been predominantly in this area. I don't want to repeat it. Syracuse is probably going to be a little bit of a tall order, and again, it's in an area where we were fighting in this campaign. Although the idea of playing Syracuse does have a lot of attraction, so that comes down to the Bosphorian Kingdom and Colchis. So what I'm most likely to do is do one of those factions, although I'll have to admit my preference is the Bosphorian Kingdom, even though I've done it before, because I really love my horse archers, and if you want to learn how to use horse archers correctly, playing the Bosphorian Kingdom is probably one of the best factions to play. The other faction is probably Bactria. Now, I know some of you will say, oh, you should use Parthia. I find with Parthia that they've got fantastic horse archers, but they don't really have the infantry to support the horse archers, where the Bosphorian Kingdom do. The heavy Bosphorian spearmen are a really good counterpoint to the horse archer armies you can build. Because one of the problems I find with Parthia is that they're great. They can put together great field armies, but when it comes to fighting sieges, their infantry is pretty weak. And one thing I like about the Bactria over here is the mixed roster. I think that it makes it a lot more interesting as well. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video and the series. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.